Hello and welcome. This is Gigi, and this is a weekly tarot reading for my Virgos for the week starting January 11, 2016. And if you'd like to have a private reading from me, you can send me an email at gigileetarot@gmail.com. You can also subscribe to my channel. I would be very appreciative. You can like and share my videos with your friends and your family. I also posted below the video where you can find me on social media. And now on to your reading for my Virgos. And just so you know, before recording any video, I always meditate and ask Spirit for guidance. And I also pre-shuffle the cards as well. So let's see what we have for you, my Virgos. We have, starting this week, the Three of Swords. I think right now as I'm doing this reading, we have, we haven't had yet, the retrograde, but it will take effect maybe in 2 days or something like that. And right away, it will be in your 6th house. It will be in Aquarius. So, maybe you're coming still from this, place of difficulty of having an understanding with others, or for, in the way you're expressing yourself. I see this because Aquarius is the 6th house, is your house. It's the house is Virgo. But it will be there only a few days. It'll come back. I do feel that this Mercury retrograde for Virgos will be, it could be somehow challenging, just because there's a lot of things in your head right now and you're just reviewing everything, and it's it's the beginning of the year. Some of you have started school, brand new program. Some of you are just starting new jobs. Some of you have a new relationship. There's a lot of things going on. It could be very confusing. Try not to really address too many things at the same time, and maybe wait till the end of the month, Virgos. If you're trying to get some clarity, you're trying to get things done, it may be slow. Just because of, you dealing with other people could make you a little bit like, maybe you could become harsh in your words, yes, and you could be, somehow difficult in expressing yourself. That could come in you not expressing yourself at all, or just you being somehow difficult with others. It's the first card. Let's see what Spirit has to say for the week. And you have here the Devil. So the Devil, in the most mundane interpretation, represent entrapment, being stuck somewhere. In some tarot deck, the Devil there's like a couple, one man and a woman chain, and there's a devil in the back looking at them, but it's just because you're stuck. It's also a place of restriction. It's a card of restriction. Sorry. You could be in a place of restriction. So essentially, you want to go forward in your project, but the time may not be right now. You still have to wait. Even if you have this assurance of knowing what you're doing, then it's just for you to wait. It doesn't mean that you have to review, relook. You could be very sure of yourself. It's just sometimes it's energy. And Mercury retrograde always will affect Virgo some type of way, because it's your ruler, Virgo and Gemini. But I would say, Virgo has the most refined Mercury energy. So having this ruler going in your house back and forth, could make you a little bit, how can I say, I don't want to say depressed, but it could just make you see things in a darker way, because you have that restriction. Not only you're already critical, because Virgos are critical to start, but now you have to be critical of you again. And you're maybe becoming crazy, maybe, or you feel you're like, well, what is this? I know what I'm doing, but I'm still feeling. It's just energy. I'm giving you example how it could come out for you, my Virgos, but it's a general reading. For you, if you're in love, it could be that you started this great relationship where you had some, some type of like understanding, and now you're feeling that you're back at square number one where you don't know where you are or where you stand. Okay? And this is also, as the devil is a major arcana card, so the energy is very present, okay? And then what we have in the future position is the Tower. See, some Virgos, remember Virgos, you have the free will to, um, you know, to make any challenges a lesson. It's inevitable, meaning that we all have difficult energy to deal with. Sometimes it's our sun, sometimes it's our ruler, sometimes it's our Venus where we don't feel comfortable, we're not happy. Now is your ruler's Mercury in a difficult place. But the thing is, even if it goes retrograde and Mercury feels comfortable there, so, don't, and it's, again, it's in the place of your career. I think, this is where you may have a lot of hesitation. Or maybe you think you have, I feel sometimes, Virgo, just you tend to fight with yourself and make it really difficult. Now, this is a warning to don't do that. Don't, don't make it hard on yourself. Don't engage. You could definitely decide to lay low for the next few days until the end of retrograde. You don't have to, it's the beginning of the year. And I think everybody's it, because this retrograde affect everybody differently, but affect everybody. But because, as I said, Virgo is your ruler, it does have some type of like, when it's not going forward, your judgment is clouded. So you're going to places looking at things you shouldn't be looking at. You're losing a lot of energy and sometimes patience. So be aware of that, my Virgos. And we have for the outcome for you next week, the Three of Cups. I feel that, you just need to really take some time for yourself. When you feel that rush in your head and you're just like, you feel your head is heavy, you're not sure what's going on, and you really just like feel a little fragile, go within, take some time for yourself. Because sometimes you may be expressing yourself to others, they may not get it. Just because, even you're in your own environment, things are not as what they seem. And you're going to have to be patient and really trust. And the outcome says that you will have a great time. And, you going through that will make you closer to the people that really matters to you. And it could be a celebration as well. Maybe you'll be celebrating your discovery, or maybe you'll be celebrating the add-on. However it will turns out, because this week is very karmic. It's up to you. As you see, the Devil card is asking you to make a decision. It doesn't have to proceed with action, you going forward, but at least make a decision. Okay, but I trust that you will, and I know that it will be good for you, and it will be a great time for you to maybe shed some type of skin in some way, or change your mind about something. It will be a great week, my Virgos. I will end this week here. I'm sending you lots of kisses. Mwah. I love you, my Virgos. See you next week. Bye.